I
What
think
a
we both
sweet
know what men
romance.
are like.
Meet again.
When we put out the notice that we were doing a roadshow special on entertainment, we hoped beyond hope that we would get some wonderful film props. And you have delivered, because you've got 3 props here for some of the greatest films ever made here in these studios. But what's important about film props is the history and the provenance. So what was your job here in the studio?
My job in the studio was scenic painter. I painted anything that was needed painting. A scene, a set on the stage, a prop. It was, Ron, paint this. Sometimes I didn't know what it was. I wouldn't know what colour to paint it, but I would paint it and I would get an okay from an art director. Oh yes, that's what we want.
So we have the iconic mask, Darth Vader's mask. Which series was this one from?
This was the first Star Wars in '76. I started in January and this came to me a fortnight after I started work. And they said, spray this one. They showed me a drawing and I painted it.
So we moved from Star Wars on to Raiders of the Lost Ark, and here again, a really important prop because it was the one on the staff of Ra, I think it is,
Yep,
isn't it?
Staff of Ra.
And it's how they discovered the right location.
This was brought to me. I did 5 of them for different scenes throughout the film. And they would come to me, collect one at a time, because they were quite fragile. I painted the actual ark itself, big gold ark.
The actual ark itself.
So that's the same process that I used for the ark.
And the ark, I think, is now in a private collection.
It's in George Lucas's shed
I think
in
it
the
is.
garden.
But again, film used.
Yeah, film use, yes.
And finally, the axe.
The axe, this came to me, I did 14 months on The Shining, and this came to me towards the end of the film.
So this was the axe actually used to
Yes.
batter down, Jack Nicholson battered down the door.
It went right through the door and got caught on the other side. When they pulled it out, it damaged the edge there, it cracked it and became loose. So it couldn't be used again. I was going to make a fiberglass one to copy so they could use it safely.
So basically, this is the original one that battered down the
That is
door, and the
the-
fiberglass one that they could carry around,
Yeah,
and
they
it's
could
not
carry
so
it
heavy.
around.
So how did you come to keep such iconic pieces?
Well, this came back to me to be refurbished. But I was waiting for the helmet, which is missing. So I just put this to one side, and the film eventually wound up, cleared up, and everything was being thrown in the skip. In the skip.
So you saved it?
So I said, oh, I'll save that. Same with that. He came back to me after the film, and I said, "Yeah, Ron, look after that." So I looked after it. Same with this. This is no good anymore because it's broken. We're not going to use it. So it stayed in my workshop for nearly 5 years. And then when I was clearing out, I cleared this out with it.
So you saved these for the
I
nation?
saved them.
And it could have all gone in the skip?
It could have all gone in the skip.
Fantastic. So we have to talk about values, and prop prices have gone up radically in the last few years. So there are many, many collectors out there internationally, and these are truly international films, and these are iconic pieces. So what I'm trying to say, it ticks all these boxes. Now let's think about if it went to auction. The axe, if it went to sale, I certainly would see that making, what shall I say, sort of 40 to 60,000 pounds. The medallion, I would certainly think between 60 and 100,000 pounds. And, well, the most evilest, iconic, evil monster ever produced, arguably. Darth Vader, known worldwide. So what's that worth? If it should come to auction, 150 to 200,000.
Quite nice. Quite nice.
So what does that make? $250,000, is that? Yeah. Low estimate, 350 top in.
Yeah.
The best props I've ever seen. And where did they go next?
To my son, grandson.
To your grandson. What a wonderful thing.
What a stellar collection. Our thanks to Ron and to all those who've joined us to share their stories and reveal their mementos from the world of entertainment. Well, that is an incredible bequest from your grandfather.
Yes.
Did you know he was suddenly going to hand it over
not,
to you?
Not to me. I assume they will stay in the family, but not say directly to myself.
So what do you think?
That's great. I mean, I'm into films and do a bit of work in that sort of industry myself. It's not every day you come across these sort of items, so it's a nice surprise.
I'll say. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
From the EastEnders set and the Antiques Roadshow team, and of course Darth Vader. Bye-bye.